This is going to be fun. Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of some of the most loyal fans in the sport. Memorial Stadium, home of the Nebraska Cornhuskers. So we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on last season's national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Green Bay Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Hawkeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Play action here on first down. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Hunter. They've got him at the 48. That's a first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
After the first play, they're very close to midfield already. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in the year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here.
Wide open downfield. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Huskers keep the football on the move. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Nebraska. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. quarterback has the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Oh, it's a reverse. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I'm a fan of any time you can get the ball into his hands, I think it's a win. Didn't go for a huge amount of yards, but it's the threat of what it potentially can do, and it gives him another opportunity to get his hands on the football.
It's an out route. The catch made. He has first down yardage at the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Finds room at the 30. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Iowa. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Chris, this guy's listed as a tight end, but to me, he's really a wide receiver. Here's an example of how he can use his size and speed to overmatch this defense for a touchdown.
Point after, not quite through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Quick throw to the left. That's reeled in. It's Parker. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility of what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
First down here for this offense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They cap the drive with 6 points.
But if somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Booker, Nebraska has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The tight end has got it. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
First down now at the 47. One big play has gotten this offense suddenly near midfield. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Hawkeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side, but they don't make the connection. That run is incomplete. So the getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on 3rd down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Huskers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or a reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The Hawkeyes bring their punt team onto the field.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? As the first down is still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
That is a first down. Good job by this big offensive line and this running back to be able to pick up positive yards. How often have we said that over the years with backs and offensive line play from Nebraska?
Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. The shotgun handoff here. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made in space. Look out.
Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
The Cornhuskers with 1st and 10 here. On the ground, it's Parker. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
This offense has been hard to stop here in the first half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quarterback looking to pass here on the 2nd down. Caught near the goal line. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a 3rd down play? He keeps it on a design run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side with the catch. It's Moulton. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
And the pass is dropped incomplete with it. Had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris, just what they wanted. You got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Throws to the tight end. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Cookie. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime. They'll
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is no good. Wow.
That keeps the score. Nebraska 34, Iowa 10.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And the single back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's textbook execution by the receiver on the corner route for the first down. And a good find by the quarterback.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Makes the catch. It's Milton. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's caught inside the 10. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Looking to throw yet again. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? And the wideout goes in motion. Looking for a man. And he makes the grab for the 2-point try. But there's a penalty marker down. This is going to be a crucial call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now the try for 2. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Throwing for his running back. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
34, Iowa, 16.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch it? Touchdown, Huskers. They are pouring it on now. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
That's a first down for the offense.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass hauled in inside the 15. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Snags a quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Looking for a receiver. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Iowa, 22.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Parker. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
And now the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now in a rivalry game to be able to do this, boy, it says a lot about it.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. To the 45. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here.
Military stun! Military stun!
Handoff here from the shotgun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Out of the shotgun, he'll pull it off. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And the coverage team downs the ball right there. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Moulton. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
But here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Trying for a fourth down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Using his legs, it's Parker. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's a run. Running back's got it. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
And the quarterback just kneels down.
Because there are a lot of coaches out there that'll just say, hey, listen, it's the opponent's job to stop us, and they could be right. But with the game like it is right now with such a comfortable lead, not sure if this was entirely needed.
And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this defensive coordinator has been all over it, mixing up the looks, doing a good job of getting pressure on this quarterback there. Almost a sack. They hit him right as he's releasing the ball, almost coming up with another turnover. Just a dominating day for this defense.
Finds his man. It's Moulton.
I love what the defense is doing here, sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
The Hawkeyes pick up enough for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Now, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath. Tackle them inbounds and keep that clock moving.
Looking to chuck it again. The pocket breaking down.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. This offense really clicking. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kurt, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Well, but the only thing that went right for the offense there, Chris, is they kept the ball in bounds to try to keep that clock moving. The defense does their job. They're just trying to think of any way at all to get that ball out and get the ball back to their offense to have a shot here.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
22, water.
Leaning on the run game here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Gets made on the out route. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Ball handed to the running back. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll hand it off. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Huskers move into the red zone.
22, water.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. A mental error by the defense sets the offense up closer now, 1st and goal. And with this one wrapped up, the quarterback will just take a knee. And when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. This is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.